Hi everyone, let's go over my bullish and bearish Elliott wave scenarios on Bitcoin, starting with the first bullish scenario on the 1 hour time frame, where we're looking for a bigger 5-wave impulsive move to the upside in yellow, currently working on the yellow wave 3 with the blue internal count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A common target for a wave 4 of a higher degree, talking about the blue wave 4, is the price section of a wave 4 of a lower degree, which is the white wave 4, as this white wave 4 was a subdegree of this blue wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that it acted nicely as a support, and therefore the most bullish scenario would be for this wave 4 to be finished at the low and move up impulsively in a wave 5 to finish the yellow wave 3. In that case, we then have a wave 2, which is longer and a flat structure, and then your wave 4 is a zigzag family structure. However, most commonly a wave 4 would at least end after the 0.382 fib time, which is not the case as you can see, so therefore a potential flat locally has to be considered. More about that in a second. The 382 fib time is taken from the start to the end of your wave 2, giving you a time target of after the 16th of July 11 p.m. Central European time, and the common target area for your wave 4 is the 0.236 to the 0.5 Fibonacci taken from the low to the high of your wave 3, giving you a target between 63k and 60.7k. The invalidation would be the 618 at 59.7k. After wave 4, we then look for continuation up to finish the yellow wave 3, move down in 4, and another push to the upside in your wave 5. We do have some additional resistance still towards the upside. First of all, the blue box here, 66.6k to 67.1k, and then after that 69.1k to 69.7k. More locally though, at the moment we have the weekly naked point of control at 65.1k. The second scenario is not a double 1-2 at the low, but a single 1-2 at the lows, either 1-2 and then 3-4-5, or a diagonal in 1-2 and then 3-4-5. Now Samith shared this in the Elliott Waves Golden Membership group, where he had this wave 1, then a 3-wave corrective structure in your wave 2 here, a flat, and then looking for a wave 3, 4 and a wave 5, which is absolutely a valid scenario. In this case, we are then looking for one more push towards the upside for a wave 5. And that is the difference with the other scenario, where here you're going to be looking for a 5-4-5, so 2 more pushes to the upside. And in this scenario, we only have one more move towards the upside. The common target area for your wave 4, however, is the same, 236 to the 05 from the low to the high at the moment on the chart here, and the invalidation also the same, 59.7k. If we then zoom in to the 15-minute time frame, then price moved towards the upside and took the high here now during recording. Price beforehand hit the 886 taken from the high to this low. The moment you hit the 886, the probabilities significantly increase to take out this high, which has now happened. Now what you see on the chart over here is the target area for your flat wave B, for then a potential A to the downside over here, a wave B, and then an impulsive move to the downside in a wave C. This then creates a sideways flat structure inside wave 4, the higher degree wave 4, which preferably ends after the 0.382 fib time as mentioned earlier. A flat is also a common structure in a wave 4, so that is definitely something we have to consider. If we then move towards the downside, we do have some interesting support. We have first of all a double bottom here at the low and the 6-hour gap top. If we go to the 6-hour time frame, then you can see here that price moved towards the upside, created a red candle on the 6-hour time frame, and then moved up once again, leaving a gap here on the 6-hour chart. And the 6-hour gap top therefore is interesting support. And if we create a regular flat, which is a sideways structure in a wave A, B, and then a wave C, the common target area is in confluence for wave C with the high of the 6-hour gap. The bearish scenario on the 1 hour time frame is a three-wave structure in an A, B, C, diagonal A, B, and then a wave C towards the upside. Now, preferably, actually, I wanted to finish wave C over here, ideally, because of the lower degree count that we have to the upside, which would have worked nicely to finish C over here. But now, of course, we wicked this high, invalidating the scenario that wave C finishes here, and we're looking for an impulse to the downside, right? So now we need to finish a wave C here, but it is a little bit less ideal. This is, however, the common target area for your wave C. If we then look at the CVD divergences, then we did have some bullish CVD divergences here, higher low on price, lower low on the CVD, which you can spot here on a 1 hour chart. So higher low on price, lower low on the CVD. There were not really any clear CVDs locally here. Price moved to the upside, CVD moved to the upside, so there were no local bullish CVD divergences. But this one has now played out as price took out this high. And if we then look at the probabilities of the different scenarios, then on the 1 hour time frame, the probabilities are higher for the impulse compared to the zigzag ABC. In other words, the bullish scenario has a higher probability compared to the bearish scenario at the moment. For the bearish scenario, the ABC, to have higher probabilities, we really need to lose significant levels. And the fact we took this high here right now also doesn't help. On the 15-minute time frame, we're looking for either a flat or continuation to the upside. Pretty much depends on the reaction that we have here right now, which is the flat target area, as I have shown. Now we have to therefore look for signs of weakness, potential market structure changes, bearish CVDs, Elliott wave structures to the downside, volume, that sort of stuff. You can also, of course, use other tools that you prefer. But time-wise, if we do include time and we look for a flat or continuation, then time-wise a flat would work better, because then we can end a potential wave 4 at least after the 382, because it is very uncommon for a wave 4 to end before the 382 compared to a wave 2. That being said, I hope that this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the brand new complete Elliott Waves Guide playlist I've made that shows you all you need to know about Elliott Waves. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.